Have you ever had the feeling of seeing things that others don't? Vivid dreams that seem to come true, flashes of images or intuitions that turn out to be right. In a world that often emphasizes the physical senses, there is a realm beyond the ordinary. A place where visions, insights, and intuitions are not confined by space and time. This is the domain of the Seer, an individual blessed with the rare gift of perceiving the invisible and the unknown. If you have experiences like this, you may have clairvoyant abilities. Let's dive into the depths of this timeless wisdom, exploring the signs that you may be a seer and the profound implications of embracing this sacred calling. The first sign of being a psychic is usually a heightened sensitivity and intuition. Have you ever had the feeling that something was about to happen, even before you had any evidence? Does your intuition always seem to be one step ahead, thus guiding your decisions and directing your path? Intuition is simply your voice talking to you or warning you about outcomes. This sensitivity can manifest in various ways, from an acute awareness of subtle energy changes to a deep empathy for the emotions and experiences of others. Many psychics find that this sensitivity begins in childhood, when they feel an inexplicable attraction to nature, animals, and invisible realms. They can feel overwhelmed by crowded places, loud noises, or intense emotions, and often seek solitude or peaceful environments to recharge and stabilize. Intuition is a powerful faculty that is often underestimated or ignored. It's like a soft voice inside us, an inexplicable sensation that guides us in directions that our conscious mind may not fully understand. As someone develops and cultivates their intuition, they may begin to realize that this inner voice is actually a source of profound wisdom. It can warn us of impending dangers, guide us to promising opportunities, and help us make difficult decisions when there is no clear answer. However, it is important to note that intuition should not be confused with impulsiveness or superstition. It requires a certain level of discernment and practice in order to be understood and trusted. Those who have learned to honor and follow their intuition often find that it becomes a reliable compass in their lives, guiding them towards their true purpose and happiness. The second sign of being psychic is premonitory dreams. Have you ever had dreams that later turned out to be real events? Then you should know that premonitory dreams are a common indication of clairvoyant abilities. What's more, these dreams can be so vivid and detailed that they appear to be a vision of the future. Premonitory dreams are a fascinating facet of human experience and are often considered one of the most distinctive signs of psychic or intuitive abilities. For a psychic, these dreams can be particularly vivid and revealing, offering glimpses of the future that transcend the conventional understanding of time. These dreams are often not just random sequences of images, but deeply meaningful experiences loaded with symbolism. They can portray specific events that will occur in the future, important messages about decisions to be made, or even warnings about imminent dangers. The seer may find himself or herself waking up from one of these dreams with surprising clarity about what he or she has witnessed. They may feel a strong conviction that what they have seen will somehow manifest in the physical world. However, interpreting these dreams is not always easy. The symbolism can be complex and open to various interpretations. Furthermore, not all premonitory dreams are clear or immediately understandable. It takes practice and discernment to learn to discern between ordinary dreams and those that contain genuine premonitory messages. Psychics who have frequent premonitory dreams often learn to trust their intuition to help them decipher the meaning behind these experiences. They can keep dream diaries to track patterns and trends over time, looking for clues and insights that help them better understand what the universe is trying to communicate through them. The perception of subtle energies is the third distinctive ability of psychics, and is often considered a clear sign of psychic and intuitive sensitivity. These subtle energies can manifest in various ways and can be detected through physical sensations, emotions, or deep intuitions. A psychic may be able to sense the energy of a person or place even before any direct interaction. They can tell if someone is carrying a positive and welcoming energy, or if there is an aura of negativity around them. Similarly, they can feel the atmosphere of a place, sensing whether it is peaceful and serene or charged and heavy. This perception of subtle energies can also extend beyond the human realm. Psychics can sense the presence of spiritual entities or pick up on the energy of places considered haunted or spiritually significant. As well as sensing these energies, psychics may also be able to influence them. They can learn to manipulate and direct energy to heal, protect, or manifest desired changes in their lives or in the lives of others. However, dealing with subtle energies is not always easy. It can be an overwhelming experience for those who are still developing their skills, and it can take time and practice to learn to control and understand these sensations. Psychics who have a keen perception of subtle energies often become masters in the art of self-awareness and energy balance. They learn to trust their sensations and intuitions, to navigate the world around them in a way that goes beyond what the traditional five senses can pick up. Clairvoyance is the fourth distinctive sign of psychics. This is the ability to visually see information or events that are beyond the reach of the ordinary physical senses, and is in fact one of the most striking signs of clairvoyance. Clairvoyants have the ability to receive images or visions in their minds that transcend space and time, giving them valuable insights into the present, past, or future. These visions can manifest in various ways. Sometimes clairvoyants can see clear, detailed scenes, as if they were watching a movie in their minds. Other times, the images can be more symbolic, requiring careful interpretation to understand their full meaning. What differentiates clairvoyance from a simple imagination is the vivid and spontaneous nature of these visions. They usually occur without conscious effort on the part of the clairvoyant and can arise unexpectedly during states of relaxation, meditation, or even sleep. Clairvoyant visions can cover a wide range of subjects, from future events to insights into personal or spiritual issues. Sometimes clairvoyants can receive glimpses of situations that are taking place in real time in distant locations, or they may be able to see beyond the veil of physical reality to perceive more subtle aspects of the universe. As with other psychic abilities, clairvoyance can be honed and developed with practice and experience. Clairvoyants can learn to trust their visions, perfecting their ability to interpret and understand the information they receive, and using it to help themselves and others in a meaningful way. Connection with spirituality is the fifth fundamental characteristic of psychics. For many of them, their psychic and intuitive sensitivity is intrinsically linked to their understanding and experience of the spiritual world. This spiritual connection can take many forms. Some psychics have a natural affinity with specific spiritual practices, such as meditation, healing rituals, or communication with spirit guides. They may feel a deep connection with spiritual forces or entities that guide and support them in their psychic work. Other psychics may have an intuitive understanding of the broader spiritual principles that govern the universe, such as the law of attraction, karma, or the power of intention. They may perceive the interconnectedness between all things and recognize that there is a greater purpose behind every event or encounter in their lives. In addition, psychic spirituality often manifests itself in their ethics and approach to psychic work. They may strive to use their abilities for the greater good, seeking to guide and empower those who seek their help, rather than exploit or manipulate others for their own gain. For many psychics, the connection with spirituality is a source of strength, inspiration, and comfort. It offers them a solid foundation on which to build their psychic practice and a broader perspective that helps them make sense of the challenges and experiences in their lives. Déjà vu is also the sixth sign of clairvoyance. It is an intriguing and often enigmatic experience that can be related to the psychic sensitivity of psychics. Déjà vu, a term derived from the French meaning already seen, is the feeling that a current moment has already been experienced before, even though logically it shouldn't have happened. Psychics can experience déjà vu as a reminder of the interconnectedness of the past, present, and future, as well as an opportunity to reflect on the meaning of the moment. Although not exactly a skill in the traditional sense, déjà vu is often considered a phenomenon that can be linked to intuition and perception beyond the physical senses. For many psychics, déjà vu is more than just a passing feeling of familiarity. It can be a sign that they are attuned to deeper levels of consciousness, or that they are experiencing brief glimpses of events yet to come. And finally, inexplicable knowledge, or what is often referred to as knowing without knowing, is the seventh distinctive characteristic of psychics. It is often considered to be a direct manifestation of psychics' intuition and psychic sensitivity. It's as if they were attuned to a source of universal wisdom that transcends the limits of the conscious mind. Sometimes this knowledge can come in the form of an inner voice, a feeling of unshakable certainty, or even an instinctive presentiment. What distinguishes this inexplicable knowledge is that it doesn't come from conscious effort or external information. It seems to come from a deeper, intuitive source, a place beyond the mind's comprehension. This can be a profound and often challenging experience for psychics, as it is difficult to explain or validate to other people. Seers may struggle to find words to describe their intuitive knowledge and may face skepticism or rejection from those who don't understand or accept the reality of this inexplicable knowledge. However, for psychics, this inexplicable knowledge is a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of life. It can provide guidance, insight, and clarity in decision-making and offer comfort and security in times of uncertainty. Being a seer doesn't just mean possessing extraordinary abilities. It's a sacred calling that invites us to embrace the invisible realms and awaken to the infinite potentials of the human spirit. By recognizing the signs that suggest a natural aptitude for intuitive perception, embracing the transformative power of dreams and visions, and honoring the ancestral and cultural lineages of seers and mystics, we can begin to navigate the unseen realms with grace, wisdom, and humility. By aligning with our own inner divinity and connecting with our higher self, we can channel the gifts of the seer to serve the greater good of all beings and contribute to the creation of a world of harmony, healing, and fulfillment. It is a profound and sacred call that invites us to explore the mysteries of the universe and become instruments of love and compassion in this world. As seers explore the invisible realms, they find not only visions of future events, but also glimpses of potentials and possibilities that reside beyond the veil of time. They understand that they have the ability not only to predict the future, but also to influence it through their intentions, thoughts, and actions. However, with this power comes great responsibility. Psychics know that they must act with integrity, ethics, and compassion in everything they do. They understand that their gifts are not for their personal benefit, but for the benefit of all humanity and the world around them. Therefore, by embracing the calling of the seer, we are committing ourselves not only to our own spiritual journey, but also to humanity's collective journey towards enlightenment and peace. It's a journey full of challenges, but also of immense beauty, magic, and potential for growth and transformation. If you identify with some of these signs, it's possible that you have clairvoyant abilities. Remember that clairvoyance is a natural ability that can be developed and improved with practice and knowledge. If you want to explore your abilities further, seek guidance from experienced professionals or join study groups and practices related to clairvoyance. Open yourself up to the possibility of seeing beyond the obvious, and allow your clairvoyance to be a powerful tool for your spiritual growth and self-knowledge. The invisible world is waiting for you,